you know, I was still confused to why he said kids were dying like at a fair.
Hit that bitch.
And no one knows why. I thought that like kids were dying like on the rides, you know, like that could be logical. Every certain amount of years, kids go missing. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Mia. So today I'm bringing you guys another story time. This has been highly requested, actually highly requested. By the title, you're either here from TikTok or you just happen to scroll past this video and you're like, what the heck is this? So here's the freaking story. Brace yourselves, okay? This is kind of creepy, kind of eerie, and I'm about to tell you guys what happened. Over the weekend, I went to a fair with my friends. Every year, they have this fair during the summer, and I've never been before, neither have my friends. And this past weekend was the last week it was open. It took about an hour to get there, actually it took like an hour and a half to get there because it took like an hour and 10 to get there and it took like 20 minutes to park. So yeah, it wasn't as packed as I thought it would be. There's a bunch of games everywhere, a bunch of food, just like a lot of kids, teens, adults just having fun, people on cute little dates. I got this really, really good funnel cake and it was to die for. Every time I go to a fair, I have to get the funnel cake. Cause like, if you went to the fair and you didn't get a funnel cake, like, did you really go to the fair? And so, you know, like a big part of the fair are games. A couple of my friends went to go play some games while the rest of us, you know, got some food, took some really cool pictures you can see on my Instagram. I was like, hey, like, I wanna get some funnel cake, who wants to come? My friend and I went to go get funnel cake while the others played games and like took photos. And while we were in line, this really weird thing happened. This random guy comes up to us. We have no idea where he came from. He comes up to us and this is how the conversation goes. Hi, hello? It was so awkward. Is this the line for the funnel cake? Yeah, it is. The line is right behind us. I used to go to this fair all the time with 6 of my best friends when we grew up in the 80s. Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, it's a really nice fair. So have you guys played any games? Oh, I haven't. There are a couple of my friends playing games right now. And this guy, he was kind of semi-tall, maybe like 5'8", 5'9", around my height. He had like medium dark hair. He had a greenish bluish eye color. And all of a sudden, like, he went cold. His face went from like happy to like cold, like blue cold. And I was like, what? And he started to tell me that every certain amount of years, kids go missing and no one knows why. And it's typically after they play the games at the fair. I asked him if parents were involved with this and he said that they didn't really know what happened. They would file a police report and the child would be reported missing. And then eventually they turn up dead. I don't know what to do, like, what's going on? And so it was kind of confusing because I didn't know what the games had to do with anything, so I asked him. And to my understanding, he basically said that apparently like when you play the games, afterwards you go under this psychological like trance and you become very relaxed and not so aware of your surroundings. And here's the TikTok that I made at the fair. And you know, I was still confused to why he said kids were dying like at a fair. I thought that like kids were dying like on the rides, you know, like that could be logical. And he looked me straight in the eyes and said, fear. And I was like, what? And this guy got super serious and he was like, you and your friends need to leave. Think about being in my shoes. This random guy comes over here and he tells you guys to basically leave the fair because bad things might happen to you. It was just a really interesting experience, but I finally get my funnel cake and the rest of my friends came back from playing games and it's about like 9 o'clock. We already had plans to leave around this time anyway, so, and one of my friends was like, I still have 20 credits left for my game, like I'm not leaving. I couldn't spill the whole story right then and there because I was already creeped out and it was just like a weird feeling in the air. So I was just like, yeah, like I have to get up early in the morning, so come on, let's go. There weren't that many people walking out with us. It was just like a couple groups of people like already trickling out to go home. So in the front of the fair, there are multiple parking lots. He was in a car full of guys and one girl in the front seat. It was really weird because he was shouting behind him to the people in the back and the girl in the front was just kind of like sitting there like listening to him, but she wasn't really like, it didn't look like she was saying much. And I was like, what the heck, like this is really weird. And I didn't say anything to anyone, I was just like watching. I didn't say anything the whole car ride. I asked my friends if they had fun, they had so much fun. We were all really tired because we walked like 4 miles that whole night around the whole fair. We ate a lot of bad food. Like, I'm telling you, like, we ate like everything fried. Fried Oreos, like fried. So then I finally get home and I'm still creeped out, like who wouldn't be? So I decided to do some research. I basically described what the guy was telling me on Google. And one of the results that popped up was the 2016 clown outbreak. If you guys don't know what that is, it's where a lot of people across the country dressed up as clowns and they were being really creepy towards little kids.
Like this Toronto Clowns page, where one comment reads, "Watch your back, we out here."
Dude, you have a knife?
No one really knows why it's happening.
And there was like one incident where this clown was trying to lure in some children. Not too cool. And I came across another result, and it was the movie plot for the film It.
Georgie.